Hi guys, welcome to the live session of listening class. My name is �𝐀𝐏𝐏 and I'm from IELTS Made Easy. I hope all of you are doing great and practicing a lot for your IELTS exam. Welcome guys to the live session. As we know that we have session at two time, one at 12 noon and one at 7 p.m. At 12 we have reading and listening classes, and at 7 p.m. we have writing and speaking classes. Reading we do on Monday, Tuesday and Friday, whereas listening on Wednesday and Thursday. So guys, we have listening class today, okay, because we left some of the parts, that is part number 3 and part number 4 of yesterday's listening, and today we are going to cover that. Alright guys, at 7 we have writing and speaking classes, speaking on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and writing on Thursday and Friday. Right, in these sessions we provide detailed explanation to each module, vocabulary improvement and doubt clarification. So if you have any doubt in listening, you can write in the chat box because we are having the listening class today. Let me just go through the chat box and wish everyone a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to the live session. Hi Lovepreet, hello Ramandeep Kaur Sidhu, hello Nanika, I am doing great. What about you? Hello Ranjit, Man, Ashdeep, Raman Kaur, Jaspreet Kaur, Gurpreet Singh, Rose Kamal, Gagan, Abbu, Gurpal, Sandhu, Kiran, Jasmine Gill, Raman. Hi guys, welcome to the live session. Hi Aarti, Harman Sandhu, मैं बढ़िया हूँ, आप बताएं कैसे हो. हाय गुरपाल संधू, सुमनदीप कौर, Amandeep, good afternoon dear. Rajveer Kaur, hello Major Singh, hello Ayush Parmar, present. Okay, so I'm taking the attendance. Okay, I Navjot Nav, Jashan Verma, Sumandeep Kaur, good afternoon. Gurpal Sandhu, Sandhya, Shravan, Sahil Preet, Karthik, Jashan, okay, Dev Vartman, Sumandeep, Arshdeep, Simran Pandey, Rajveer, Jameer, Raman, Jashan, RJ, okay, Lovely, Bharat, Sidra, Ragini, Ajit, I cannot, Kumar, I cannot pronounce it, DHAR, Major Singh, Sumandeep, Ritiv, Rajay, Queen, Sahil again, Jinal. Okay, Amit, good afternoon guys, welcome. Simran Pandeer, Lavu Deol, Bhupinder Kaur, Shrandeep, Bimal, Pari, Karan, Deepti. Okay guys, welcome to the live session. I hope all of you are doing great and these sessions are really helping you out to improve your band scores. If yes, please write yes if these sessions are beneficial. Yes, please let me know that are these sessions helping you out to improve your band scores. Sahil Preet, mind your language. Okay, yes, thank you so much then. Thank you guys, thank you for appreciating. That's really sweet of you guys, thank you. Okay, fine. Thank you guys, thank you for appreciating guys, thank you so very much. So let's get started with today's session. Before starting, I recommend you to download the Telegram channel if you want to get the PDF material related to all the 4 modules. The name is IELTS _M AD small _ E capital ASY small. You need to search for this name and join the channel, as simple as that. And you need to download this application from your Play Store if you're using Android phones, and if you are using your iPhone, then you need to download it from your App Store, right guys? Mohit Tiwari will be covering those as well, so don't worry. Otherwise, there are lots of videos available on the YouTube channel, how to solve listening maps by Sonam ma'am itself, right? And you can just watch those. And guys, one thing more, अगर आपको किसी और problem, you have any other problem related to any module or you have any general problem, कोई भी problem है आपको, Sonam ma'am is coming live on 13th of December, this Sunday, on Instagram at 1 PM. Okay, so just guys grab this opportunity because she is going live. So if you have any doubt, you can talk to her on that application, that is Instagram. 1 baje on Sunday she is going live, so just get ready for that session. I am really very excited. Okay, so you can just discuss your doubts over there with her as well, right? Thank you, Sejal. Same from my side. Alright, let's get started. Guys, if you want to view this video again, you need to hit the like button which is below the video and share with your friends so that they can also get the benefit of these live classes. Do subscribe the YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notification related to any new content uploaded. So guys, let's get started with today's listening session. So we have this listening score table. You can go through this table, which is same for general and academic. So that you can set your aims. ठीक है, आप सोच लीजिए आपको कितने बैंड चाहिए, so accordingly you need to answer those correct. Okay, thank you Jashan, thank you. Nikhil, you need to increase the speed of your the quality of your side. It may be due to the internet, I guess. Instagram ID is also same, that is IELTS Made Easy. The Instagram ID is also same, that is IELTS Made Easy. Alright guys, just search and you can follow us on Instagram also. Alright guys. Okay guys, let's get started. Fine. 7, 7.5, 9, that's great. Very good guys. 7, 8.5, 7.5. Okay, now I request each one of you to stop writing your personal messages because we are going to start with the listening and you need to pay your concentration. Okay, you need to pay full concentration while listening the audio. Alright guys, before starting I am playing the audio for a sound check. If it is audible, please write yes. And I apologize firstly only because of the background sound. Okay, just listen and just let me know if it is audible. If it's not audible, write no.
Section 3. You will hear a student and her tutor discuss.
Okay, yes, is it audible? Yes guys, is it audible? That's great, Shravan Reddy. You need to help others as well. Yes, it is all audible by Simran, Rajvi, Salesh. Extended का मतलब बढ़ाकर, extend बढ़ाकर बताना. Good. Okay, fine, perfectly audible. Fine guys. Okay, so let's identify the keywords guys. Yesterday I was saying that part 3 will be about MCQs only. So if you're facing any difficulty in MCQs, the thing is that you need to identify the keywords in the statement. Identify the keywords in the statement. Alright, and then listen carefully for the answers. So we have questions numbered. Part 3 is about question 21 until 30. And first 6 questions, 21 until 26, we have to circle the correct letter A, B or C. Alright. So let's identify the keywords. What is Rachel's extended essay about? जो Rachel's का extended essay है, मतलब वो थोड़ा सा increase करके लिख रही है. Extended means increased one. It's about hospitals, factories or towns. You have to listen it carefully. वो extended essay किसके बारे में है? What did Rachel mainly use to help her with her essay? What she used? Rachel use help essay. तो help के लिए वो क्या use करती है for writing an essay? A book, internet or the magazines. Okay. How does Rachel feel about her essay at the moment? Feel, क्या feel कर रही है वो? At the moment, इस समय वो क्या feel कर रही है? Happy, quite happy or not happy? खुश है या बहुत खुश है या बिल्कुल भी खुश नहीं है? Okay. Let's see the next question. Which part of Rachel's extended essay Did Dr. Johns like best? Which part of Rachel's? कौन सा पार्ट है एक्सटेंडेड ऐसे का डॉक्टर जॉन्स बेस्ट, फाइंड इट बेस्ट? इंट्रोडक्शन, द मिडल और द कंक्लूजन? जस्ट लिसन इट केयरफुली. विच पार्ट ऑफ Rachel's essay does Dr. Johns most want Rachel to change? Rachel to change, कौन सा वो कह रहे कि चेंज कर दीजिए? द स्टेटिस्टिक्स टेबल, स्टेटिस्टिक्स मीन्स जिसमें डेटा और फिगर्स होते हैं. द स्टेटिस्टिक्स एनालिसिस, टेबल्स एनालिसिस और द बिब्लियोग्राफी. बिब्लियोग्राफी मीन्स रेफरेंसेस, कि आपने मटेरियल कहाँ से लिया है. ओके. बाय व्हेन डज Rachel's essay हैव टू बी फाइनली गिवन इन? कब उसने देना है? ऐसे फाइनली गिवन 21st April, 24th April, 28th April. So you have to listen carefully for the date. Alright guys, so these are the questions from 21 until 26 and I am going to play the audio now and start listening it carefully and write your answers in the chat box. Here you go. Yes guys, get ready. I am going to play the audio. Listen carefully and answer questions 21 until 26.
Discussing an essay. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 26.
Come in. Good morning, Rachel. Have you come to talk about your extended essay?
That's right, Dr. Jones. Have I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. This is a good time, in fact.
Good, because I wanted to ask you what you thought about my decision on the subject.
Yes, you initially wanted to write about working conditions in 19th century factories, but you were later contemplating looking at the conditions inside hospitals in 19th century northern towns.
That's right. I thought about it for a long time and weighed up the pros and cons, and I didn't decide for ages.
Well, I think you were right to stick with your first idea. There's so many better sources available on the subject. There are plenty of articles in magazines and the odd TV and radio programme on the other subjects, but everything is rather superficial. There's no real academic knowledge to draw on.
Yes, I found that out. I found lots of books, but nothing really to help me, even on the internet. In the end, when I decided on my first choice topic, I found lots of really good stuff in magazines, books, and the internet. Particularly one book, which is the major reference that you'll see quoted all over the place.
Well, I'm glad you came to that decision. Let's have a look at that essay now.
What did you think? I've spent ages on it, but I'm only about 80% happy with it.
Well, I wouldn't be too down about it. I think most of it is pretty good. I like the introduction, which really set out your ideas clearly. The middle needs some attention, but the end was really first-rate.
What are the areas that need more work then?
The main problem lies with your analysis of the statistics. You quote all the right numbers and you've got lots of fine tables and everything, but you need to look more closely at what the numbers mean and what implications they hold. Look at them again and try and explain more clearly the important parts. After that, you need to have a look at your bibliography, which is a bit shoddy.
Yes, I was afraid of that. I always think that once I've finished the essay, then I'm done, and so I don't put enough care into things like the bibliography. Still, I've plenty of time to get that and the other stuff sorted out.
You've plenty of time, but don't leave it until the last minute, because you'll need to check it all again carefully when you're finished, and it would be a good idea if I looked over it again before its final submission.
The deadline is the 28th of April, so shall I get it to you on the 24th? Will that be okay?
Well, That won't leave you much time to change anything if I find anything else to do. How about a few days earlier than that? The 21st of April? I'll be able to get it back to you the day after, on the 22nd then.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Alright guys, alright, fine. So, fine guys, I'm going to write down the answers on the screen. You may tally. Right? What did Rachel's extended essay about? It is about factories, so it is B. What did Rachel mainly use to help with her essay? She used book. Okay, at the end she told that she used a book. So the correct answer is A. How does Rachel feel about her essay at the moment? Is moment पे, at the moment. That's why I highlighted these keywords. At the moment, she was quite happy. काफी खुश थी वो. Okay. And coming to the next question, which part of Rachel's extended essay did Dr. Jones like best? उसे best लगा. That was conclusion. So 26th is conclusion. Introduction is also good, but the best was the conclusion, means the end. He spoke the end, and end means conclusion only. Which part of the Rachel essay does Dr. Jones most want Rachel to change? So say he was talking about the statistic analysis, right? The figures, right? So correct answer is B. And next is the last one. By when did Rachel's essay have to be finally given in? Means the deadline. She spoke that the deadline is 28th April. So 28th April को उसने submit करना है, but उसे पहले Dr. Jones को भी दिखाना पड़ेगा. So first he said कि 24th को दिखा दूँ. He said no, you can submit it on 21st, and I can also 22nd को भी मैं available हूँ. So that was 28th, but submit बोला था, finally given in. Deadline to submit. It was 28th of April. I hope it is clear to everyone. If still it is not clear, you can write in the chat box. Right? It is C. Yes, guys. शिवानी, आज कोई बैकग्राउंड नॉइस नहीं आ रही थी, सो स्टॉप मेकिंग सच एक्सक्यूजेस डियर. आज कोई भी बैकग्राउंड नॉइस नहीं थी. इट वॉज क्रिस्टल क्लियर. अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है, यू कैन यूज द हेडफोन्स, एंड इफ यू यूजिंग हेडफोन, रिमूव देम एंड डिक्रीज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ योर डिवाइस, और इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज अपने आप एडजस्ट कर लीजिए अपनी डिवाइस का वॉल्यूम. Yes guys, any doubt? Do I need to repeat the audio again? Okay, fine guys, no problem. I'm going to repeat the questions from 21 until 26, and I will explain you with certain pauses. I'll stop the audio and explain you that what did they said, right? I'll do this way. Okay, I'm going to explain you now from 21 until 26.
Particularly one book, which is the major reference that you'll see quoted.
Factories. But you were later contemplating looking at the...
To 26.
Alright guys, I'll explain you now.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 26.
Come in. Ah, good morning, Rachel. Have you come to talk about your extended essay?
That's right, Dr. Jones. Have I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. This is a good time, in fact.
Good, because I wanted to ask you what you thought about my decision on the subject.
Yes, you initially wanted to write about working conditions in 19th century factories, but you were later contemplating looking at the conditions inside hospitals in 19th century northern towns.
That's right. I thought about it for a long time and weighed up the pros and cons, and I didn't decide for ages.
Well, I think you were right to stick with your first idea. There's
So yes, he's saying I think you're right, you stick with your first idea. तो उन्होंने बोला, जॉन्स बोल रहे हैं, डॉक्टर जॉन्स इज सेइंग दैट आपने फैक्ट्री के बारे में सोचा था. इनिशियली यू थॉट अबाउट फैक्ट्रीज एंड देन लेटर ऑन यू थॉट अबाउट हॉस्पिटल्स. फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम शी वो डिसाइड ही नहीं कर पाई थी कि वेदर शी वांट टू डू इट नॉट, सो उसने ड्रॉप कर दिया. सो शी इज नॉट डूइंग इट. ओके, देन ही सेड, डॉक्टर जॉन्स ने बोला इट्स गुड टू स्टिक ऑन द फर्स्ट आइडिया. तो इनिशियली मीन्स फर्स्ट आइडिया था उसका फैक्ट्रीज का, तो शी शुड स्टिक टू दैट ओनली. So clearly the factories are correct answer. I hope it is clear. Right? I hope it is not confusing right now. It is clear how it is factories, because he is saying you need to stick to the first idea, and the first idea was factories only. Yes guys, is it clear? Don't worry, I am going to clear your problems in every question now. Amanpreet Singh, don't worry, I will be clearing you in your 25th also. किसी का भी कोई भी ये question doubt, I am going to clear every question now. I hope 21st is clear. Let's move to the second one. Second में भी काफी को doubt था, 22nd में. So let's see.
many better sources available on the subject. There are plenty of articles in magazines and the odd TV and radio program on the other subjects, but everything is rather superficial. There's no real academic knowledge to draw on.
Yes, I found that out. I found lots of books, but nothing really to help me, even on the internet. In the end, when I decided on my first choice topic, I found lots of really good stuff in magazines, books, and the internet. Particularly one book, which is the major reference that you'll see.
Particularly the one book which is the major reference. Particularly one book which is the majorly reference. ओके, पहले उसने बोला कि हाँ मैगजीन्स हैं, बट वो किसी और सब्जेक्ट्स के हैं जो रियल नहीं है. सो मैगजीन ऑप्शन सिंपली कट इट डाउन. उसके बाद उसने बोला मैंने बुक्स भी देखी, इंटरनेट भी पढ़, बट आई डेंट गेट द सूटेबल इन्फॉर्मेशन. बुक से भी नहीं मिली, इंटरनेट से भी नहीं मिली. लेकिन क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग व्हाट डिड रेशल मेनली यूज टू हेल्प. मेनली मीन्स मेजरली उसने क्या यूज करा. सो पर्टिकुलरली वन बुक, अ बुक नॉट बुक्स. अ बुक मीन्स वन बुक. सो जो वो बोल रही है इसके साथ क्लियरली मैच कर रहा है. अ बुक मीन्स सिर्फ एक बुक, वन बुक मीन्स ऑल्सो मीन्स वन बुक, अ बुक. आई होप इट इज क्लियर नाउ हाउ इट इज अ बुक, क्योंकि उसने बोला है पर्टिकुलरली उसे एक बुक ने एज अ रेफरेंस उसने लिया था. सो इट इज वेरी वेल क्लियर नाउ, इट इज अ बुक. आई होप इट इज अंडरस्टैंडेबल नाउ. राइट गाइज, अंडरस्टैंड? ओके, लेट्स मूव टू द 23rd नाउ.
He quoted all over the place.
Well, I'm glad you came to that decision. Let's have a look at that essay now.
What did you think? I've spent ages on it, but I'm only about 80% happy with it.
80% happy. ठीक है जी, 80% happy है. ठीक है, सो काफ़ी देर से करें. 80% मतलब कि खुश है. 80% happy means quite happy.
Well, I wouldn't be too down about it. I think
80% का मतलब यही कि क्वाइट काफी हद तक है. 20% ना खुश है, सिर्फ 80% तो मतलब बहुत ज्यादा खुश है. सो दैट इज क्वाइट हैप्पी. क्लियरली द आंसर इज बी. यस गाइस, आई होप इट इज क्लियर नाउ. यस, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इट्स 24th में किसको डाउट है? 25th, 26th, आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व एवरी, सो डोंट वरी. बी पेशेंट एंड लिसन टू मी केयरफुली. लिसन टू द ऑडियो एज वेल, राइट?
most of it is pretty good. I like
saying that most of it is pretty good. Okay, let's see what they're talking about.
the introduction, which really set out your ideas clearly. The middle needs some attention, but the end was really first rate.
End was really first grade. But the end was really first grade. मतलब first grade का मतलब वो पूछ भी रहे हैं which the like best, सबसे अच्छा कौन सा लगा उसे डॉक्टर जॉन्स को कौन सा अच्छा लगा. the end means conclusion only. really first grade, इसे अटेंशन की जरूरत है. it was also clearly elaborated, अच्छा लिखा था इंट्रोडक्शन, बट मिडल को अटेंशन चाहिए, बट जो उसका कंक्लूजन है वो बहुत बेहतर लिखा हुआ है, मीन्स बेस्ट. सो क्लियर आंसर इज सी. आई होप इट इज clear to you guys. If you have any doubt, you can write still if you have any doubt. नाउ गाइस सी व्हाट यू गाइस आर डूइंग. मैं यहाँ पे समझा रही हूँ और आप लोग अपनी बातें कर रहे हो. सो जस्ट लीव इट देन. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट. फाइन गाइस, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट. इफ इट इज यू डोंट वांट टू लिसन इट, अगर आपको लगता है कि ज़रूरत नहीं है आगे समझाने की, सो आई विल नॉट एक्सप्लेन यू गाइस. फाइन, बिकॉज यू गाइज कीप ऑन टॉकिंग. आप अपनी पर्सनल चैटिंग कर रहे हो, इट मीन्स आपको ज़रूरत नहीं है समझाने की. सो लेट्स प्रैक्टिस ओनली. नो अर्शदीप, एक्चुअली बाकी सब कोई किसी को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. आई थिंक वी शुड मूव ऑन विद द नेक्स्ट नाउ. Do you want me to explain 25th and 26th? Okay, fine. Let's get started then. I'm going to play the audio. Which part of Rachel's essay does Dr. Johns most want Rachel to change? क्या कह रहे हैं कि वो change कर दे? Let's listen it.
What are the areas that need more work then?
The main problem lies with your analysis of the statistics. You quote all the right numbers and you've got lots of fine tables and everything, but you need
You write lots of numbers and tables. उसने बोला आपने बहुत अच्छे numbers and tables लिख दिए हैं, लेकिन statistics की ही बात करें, so bibliography के बारे में आप अभी मत सोचो. They are talking about statistics only. But उसने बोला कि numbers और table अच्छे finely written, so इसे आप option को cancel कर दीजिए.
look more closely at what the numbers mean and what implications they hold.
So you need to look more closely on the numbers mean. Numbers का क्या मतलब है, numbers meaning क्या है उनका. So you need to look more closely on the statistic analysis. So answer is clearly B. I hope it is clear to everyone. Yes, B is the correct answer, right?
Look at them again and try and explain more clearly the important parts.
See, they are saying look at them again. फिर से देखो और try to explain it more clearly. So clear answer is B.
After that, you need to have a look at your bibliography, which is a bit shoddy.
Yes, I was afraid of that.
After that, they need to look at the bibliography. सबसे पहले वो क्या change करे? Analysis को. Then to the bibliography. Alright? Let's move to the last question, 26. By when does Rachel's essay have to be finally given in? कब submit करना है? Finally given in का मतलब कब submit करना है? So listen for the date.
I always think that once I've finished the essay, then I'm done, and so I don't put enough care into things like the bibliography. Still, I've plenty of time to get that and the other stuff sorted out.
You've plenty of time, but don't leave it until the last minute, because you'll need to check it all again carefully when you're finished, and it would be a good idea if I looked over it again before its final submission.
The deadline is the 28th of April, so shall I get it to you?
Yes, she is clearly saying the deadline is the 28th April. So deadline to submission, final submission की बात कर रहे हैं वो. Final given in का मतलब होता है final submission. So final submission, she is saying that the deadline to submit is 28th April. So the answer is C. Clearly the answer is C.
You on the 24th? Will that be okay?
Well, that won't leave you much time to change anything if I find anything else to do. How about a few days earlier than that? The 21st of April? I'll be able to get it back to you the day after, on the 22nd then.
That sounds great. Thank you.
You now have some...
Yes guys, I hope the answers are clear now. If still you have any doubt, I request you to rewind the video and watch it again, because I have explained everything in detail now. Fine. Okay, let's move to the next questions, and in this time I will not be explaining you. Alright, you need to pay full concentration. अपना ध्यान दीजिए. Try to listen it carefully and write the answer from 27 until 30. Complete Dr. Jones notes below. Write no more than 3 words. 3 words से ज़्यादा नहीं लिखने हैं. Books for Rachel's presentation on the Reform Act. So they are talking about some books. These are the names of the books. and the author and where to get it, कहाँ पर मिलेंगी. So they are talking about the books. Okay, these are the names of the authors and कहाँ पे मिलेंगी. Okay, so first book is Great 19th Century Reform. It is by Mark Needham. कहाँ पे मिलेगी? लाइब्रेरी. इन लाइब्रेरी वेयर, लाइब्रेरी में कहाँ पे. सो यू हैव टू लिसन फॉर द लोकेशन हेयर. आर्टिकल इन हिस्ट्री मंथली जिम वुड इन डैश लाइब्रेरी, कहाँ पर. जस्ट लिसन फॉर द लोकेशन and then you have to listen for the name of the book. Okay, this is the name of the book by Robin Jenkins in Interlibrary Loan. Reform in the 19th century, you have to listen for the name of the author. From matlab from me matlab she'll get it from Dr. Johns. Right guys, from me means this is by Dr. Johns. So Dr. Johns उसे books के बारे में बता रहा है. So listen it carefully and write your answers from 27 until 30. Alright guys, so I'm going to play the audio. Listen carefully.
Time to look at questions 27 to 30. Now listen to the rest of the discussion and answer questions 27 to 30.
I'd also like to ask you about that presentation that I have to give next month.
Yes, what's the problem?
Well, I've started work on it as I want to do a good job, but I can't seem to find much information on the subject in the library.
Okay, I'll jot down some ideas for you then. What subject are you presenting again?
The 3 C's of the Great Reform Act in England in 1832.
Ah, yes, the causes, course and consequences. Well, there should be plenty of material in the library on that, as it's such an important subject.
Well, there should be, but it looks as though some first years are doing an essay on it, and so most of the books are out. I also don't want the run-of-the-mill books. I want my presentation to be a bit more in-depth.
The best book for you would be Great 19th Century Reform by Mark Needham. That book you can't take out. It's in the reference section only. You'll have to read it actually in the library itself. Then there was a great article in History Monthly on the Great Reform Act by Jim Wood. The issue was August 2003, I think. You'll find it in the library stack system.
That's great. Anything else?
Yes, there's another really good book on the subject that looks at the whole thing from a slightly different point of view. I remember when it came out, it ruffled a few feathers. It's called Political Reform and it's by Rob Jenkins. The thing is though that I know our library hasn't got it. As you're preparing so far in advance though, you'll be able to order it through Interlibrary Loan. Just go to the library reception and they'll give you the forms to fill out. It'll come in about a week, I expect.
Okay, I'll do that straight away.
Finally, there's the book, Reform and the 19th Century, which I actually wrote. The library used to have a copy, but it's been lost, I think. I've got a copy at home, so I'll bring it in tomorrow. If you pop in tomorrow morning sometime, I'll let you borrow it for a week or so.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't know you were an author, Dr. Jones.
Yes, I've done a few things. You'd better not lose it or spill coffee on it or anything though.
I'll take very good care of it. I promise you.
I know you will, or I wouldn't lend it to you. So I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yes, thanks again. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so fine. Not myself, Abdul Qadas. Author का नाम लिखना है. You have to write the name of the author, and the name of the author is Dr. Jones. Don't write myself. It's not John Shravan, it is John's. It is written on the screen as well. Okay, so the Great 19th Century Reform, that can be found in the reference section in library. It is reference. I'm writing the spellings, reference section in library. So this is the correct answer, reference. and this can be found in the stack system in the library, right? And the book name was Political Reform. And the last book, that was myself, means I wrote that. It means the author name is Dr. Jones. Clearly you're not going to write myself, the answer is Dr. Jones. You have, जैसे इन लोगों के नाम लिखे, you have to write the name of that person. I hope it is clear to everyone. These were very easy, right? Okay, I hope there is no doubt because these were very easy. Okay, Bhavna, that's great. Yes, anyone having doubt in this? No. Sahipri said no. Virpal Kaur 4 on 4. Good. Stock system near Ramandeep Kaur Sidhu. It is stack system. Stack. That's good, Gurshan Singh. स्टैक सिस्टम होता है, जैसे वो स्टैक्स मीन्स एक के ऊपर दूसरी बुक स्टैक्स बने होते हैं ना, लाइक दिस. द बुक्स आर प्लेस्ड लाइक दिस इन अ स्टैक सिस्टम, वन ऑन अदर, लाइक कॉइन ऑफ स्टैक्स. जैसे हम कॉइन्स ऐसे ऐसे रख देते हैं, दैट इज अ स्टैक सिस्टम. ओके, एक के ऊपर एक, देन अगेन वन मोर बुक लाइक दिस. क्लियर? चलिए, let's move to the last part 4 of today's listening session. Question number 31 until 40. First we're going to solve question number 31 until 36. Answer the questions below. Write no more than 3 words or a number. Again, you need to pay concentration, guys. Okay, so let's identify the keywords. Where did garlic originally come from? Garlic, you know what is garlic? That is लहसुन, right? Very good for health. Garlic originally कहाँ से आया था? Okay, come from, कहाँ से आया था? These are the keywords. What time of year does garlic begin its growth cycle? कौन से time of year? Okay, means it can be winters में, summers में, कब हुआ था? Just listen for that. Okay, garlic begin growth cycle. What along with its small leaves is the key to garlic survival in harsh climates? गार्लिक के सर्वाइवल के पत्तों के साथ और कौन सी ऐसी कोई चीज है जो हार्श क्लाइमेट्स में वो सर्वाइव कर सकता है? सो यू नीड टू फाइंड लिसन फॉर दैट थिंग. अकॉर्डिंग टू एन एंशिएंट इजिप्ट रिकॉर्ड, हाउ मेनी सिकनेसेस कैन गार्लिक बी यूज्ड टू ट्रीट? कितनी बीमारियां वो ट्रीट कर सकता है गार्लिक? In ancient Egypt, how much garlic could buy a good slave? एक good slave कितना garlic खरीद सकता है? Buy, garlic buy slave. Okay, means quantity. You have to listen for the quantity. Alright guys, यहाँ पे आपको number देखना है. How many means कितने number. You have to listen for the number. Here the quantity, and here about the key. कौन सा एक और factor है? What did Europeans in the Middle Ages believe garlic could help stop? Garlic क्या चीज रोक सकता है? Right? What it can stop? Right? Middle Ages believe garlic could stop. किस चीज को वो रोक सकता है? So these are the hints. Okay? And let's move to the next also, so that we can complete in one go. Again, it is 3 words, summary completion. Today, investigations into garlic have shown that it can help cure and prevent many diseases as it boosts the dash. वैसे इसका आंसर तो मुझे पता है. जनरली बात करें, मैंने स्टार्टिंग में भी बोलना था, बट आई डिडंट सेड इट. गार्लिक हैव शोन, गार्लिक क्या क्या चीज इंप्रूव कर सकता है बहुत डिजीजेज, और क्या बूस्ट कर सकता है. बूस्ट मीन किस चीज को इंक्रीज कर सकता है. ठीक है गाइज, वी नो दिस थिंग. और जिस कोरोना पैंडेमिक में दैट वाज रियली रिक्वायर्ड, राइट? During World War II, it was even used as. During World War II, it was even used as. World War II में उसे कैसे यूज किया गया था? So that is the hint. How it is being used as when other drugs were not available, जब दूसरे drugs नहीं available थे. So what was the usage? Although expert opinion differs on many aspects of garlic use, it is agreed that using this is the best form. किस फॉर्म में उसे अगर हम यूज करेंगे वो बेहतरीन तरीका होगा. This contains the most allicin, a compound, एक compound है that is efficient to killing many types of bacteria. ठीक है, बैक्टीरिया को मारने में काम आता है. When heated, has beneficial effects in the blood. Indian doctors have recently shown it helps in preventing such ailments like atherosclerosis, thrombosis and एक और disease का नाम बताएंगे. So they're going to talk about a disease. क्योंकि उन्होंने ये भी diseases के नाम लिखे हैं. It means they're going to tell us about one more disease. So listen it carefully. I'm going to play the audio. So guys, pay concentration. ठीक है, ध्यान से सुनना. I've marked all those keywords and listen carefully and write your answers in the chat box. Let's get started.
That is the end of section 3. You will now have half a minute to check your answers.
Very good guys, that's a good guess. Immunity, बिल्कुल immune system ही हमारा boost करता है वो garlic.
Now turn to section 4. Section 4. You will hear part of a food science lecture. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 36.
Meanwhile, I'm just going through the chat box. Gagandeep Singh, you can watch those grammar videos by Sonam ma'am. Thank you so much Bhavna Goyal for appreciating my work.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 36.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this food science lecture. Today we're going to look at a foodstuff I'm sure we all recognise and use: garlic. We will explore a little of its history and examine some of the many different ways it's been used over time. All around the world for over 4,000 years, garlic has held many important roles in daily human life. It's been taken therapeutically and nutritionally. Folklore attributes garlic with good luck and with protection against evil. Its smell has been said to ward off sorcerers, werewolves, warlocks, and of course, vampires. Although it's not certain when garlic was first discovered, it was probably dispersed by nomadic humans several thousand years ago. Garlic is originally indigenous to the desert region of Siberia. In this region, the summers are dry and hot.
Guys, उन्होंने आंसर बोल दिया है. अमन सिंगला, it is very clear. I can hear it and others can also hear it. Gagandeep Singh, link is available in the description box. You can find the important videos links in the description box. Okay? Audio is clear, Aman Singla. Please listen carefully. Yes. No one is writing the first answer. Very good. Sharandeep. Abdul, it is not nomadic human. It is Siberia. Write the correct spellings for Dean Ahmed. It is not the right one.
And there's very little precipitation. In order for the wild garlic plant to survive, it had to adapt to this harsh climate. Garlic had to grow when there was moisture, in the spring and fall, and it also had to be able to survive without water for the exceptionally dry summer and winter months. Garlic adapted to its environment so that the growing cycle began in the fall to take advantage of the available precipitation. When the cold winters or the hot dry summers arrived, it became dormant. The cloves of the garlic plant store large amounts of food, which enable it to withstand long durations of dormancy. When the spring rains arrive, the plant can continue on its growth process. A healthy root system with relatively small leaves is a key to the survival of the plant. These traits make garlic a very hardy plant, capable of growing in poor soil in harsh climates with little or no care. Once discovered by humans, it's no wonder that garlic quickly became a staple crop of almost every civilization in the world. An Egyptian papyrus from 1500 BC recommends garlic for 22 ailments. The Egyptians fed it to slaves building the pyramids to increase their stamina. And during the building of the Great Pyramid, the construction workers lived on a diet consisting primarily of onion and garlic. When the workers were deprived of their ration of garlic, it caused work stoppages. Garlic was so valuable to the Egyptians that 15 pounds of garlic would purchase a healthy male slave. Ancient Egyptians worshipped garlic as a god, and its name was often invoked at oath-takings. In ancient Greece and Rome, it was claimed to have more uses. Everything from repelling scorpions to treating dog bites and bladder infections to curing leprosy and asthma. Chinese scholars mentioned garlic in Sanskrit writings as early as 3000 BC. Garlic was so prized in ceremony and ritual, it's said that lambs offered for sacrifice in China were seasoned with garlic to make them more pleasing to the gods. Crusaders returning to Europe after faraway battles are generally credited with bringing garlic back with them to Europe. And there, in the Middle Ages, it was thought to prevent the plague.
You now have some time to look at questions 37 to 40.
अस्थमा तो बोला ही नहीं है उन्होंने. Shravan, count your words.
Now listen to the rest of the lecture and answer questions 37 to 40.
Modern research has confirmed the health benefits of garlic that our ancestors believed in. Garlic may even prevent cancer because it contains vitamins such as C, A and B, which stimulate the immune system to eliminate toxins and combat carcinogens. Research in 1858 by Louis Pasteur documented that garlic also kills bacteria. During World War II, when penicillin and sulfur drugs were scarce, garlic was used as an antiseptic to disinfect open wounds and prevent gangrene. The properties responsible for these medicinal effects are not clearly understood. Recent research identifies hundreds of volatile sulfur compounds in the herb. For this reason, it may also become a valuable treatment for AIDS. A study in China showed that people with the highest levels of dietary garlic have a reduced risk of stomach cancer. It can also kill 60 types of fungi and yeast, among them the common cause of athlete's foot. Japanese scientists tested its effects on patients with lumbago and arthritis. Experts are split on the recommended daily amount of dietary garlic, from 1 to 10 cloves. However, most agree that fresh garlic is better than in supplement form. How garlic is prepared also affects how it can be used. When the clove is cut or crushed, an enzyme contained within the plant cells combines with an amino acid. This creates a new compound called allicin, which has been shown to kill 23 types of bacteria, including Salmonella and Staphylococcus. When garlic is heated, a different compound is formed that can prevent arteries from clogging and reduce blood pressure and cholesterol levels. The blood-thinning quality of garlic may also be helpful in preventing heart attacks and strokes. Indian doctors have long pointed to studies that demonstrate garlic has a preventative effect on the development of arteriosclerosis, thrombosis, and hypertension. Now let's look.
Okay guys, now let's look at the answers, and I'm going to write down the answers. Yes, most of the students are writing a correct answer, but yes, some of the students are writing wrong as well क्योंकि वो गलत चीज को सुन रहे हैं. Guys, I have already marked those keywords. You have to listen for those. Why are you guys writing the wrong answers? Anyways, I'm going to write down the answers on the screen so that you can Delhi. Where did garlic originally came from? That was Siberia. So correct spellings are SIBERIA. So garlic is very helpful guys, as you have listened it carefully. कितना फायदेमंद होता है garlic. So guys, garlic खाना चाहिए, okay? Siberia, okay? So ask your mother to put, garlic in your food, right? In your meals. So Siberia, right? What time of year does garlic begin its growth? मैंने लिखा भी है, growing cycle begin in the fall. पतझड़ के मौसम में. The fall means the autumn. So the answer is the fall. And you have to write 3 words. The fall, or you can write autumn also. क्योंकि autumn को ही पतझड़ वाला मौसम बोलते हैं. Okay. What along with its small leaves? So they said that the key was the healthy root system, and the small leaves were the key to the survival. So it is the healthy root system. You have to write 3 words. So it is healthy root system. Healthy root system. According to an ancient Egyptian record, how many sicknesses, number मैंने mark भी करा था, that was 22. और आपने number ही लिखना, either you can write like this or you can write like this, 22. Okay. And then how many pounds? It was 15 pounds. 15. You have to write like this, 15 pounds. कितनी quantity ले सकते हैं वो? 15 pounds. What did European in the Middle Ages prevent? Plague. कौन सी बीमारी से बचाया था उसे? Plague. They were talking about the Middle Ages. ध्यान से सुनना था. It was about the Middle Ages. Plague. Okay. And ये तो हमने guess लगाया था पहले. That is immune system. It helps to stimulate the immune system. During World War II, it was used as an antiseptic. Antiseptic. जब कोई ड्रग नहीं था. You can write and without an also. If you are writing only antiseptic, that is also correct. If you are writing an antiseptic, that is also correct. So these are the correct spellings. Okay, so it is being used. Researchers ने क्या बोला था? It is agreed that using this fresh garlic, ताजा garlic, fresh garlic use करोगे in the best form. Okay, so it is fresh garlic. And the last was, it was hypertension दूर करने के लिए. Garlic is very essential. It prevents ailments like this and hypertension. Yes guys, any doubt? Yes Fardeen, tomorrow we having reading class definitely. Very good Fardeen, that's great. You got 10 on 10. 37 on 40, that's great, very good. Yes, it was really easy. Yes, if you have any doubt, you can write. No, Gurshan Singh 32 spring नहीं लिख सकते, autumn लिख सकते हो. Spring is not the right answer. That's a good score, Shravan. Gursevak, writing task is covered by some other tutor. Swaroop B, you can listen the audio again if you find any confusion. Poonam, it's hard to explain the 30-second. आप ऐसा करिए, आप rewind कर लीजिए वीडियो को. It is growing cycle begin in the fall. उन्होंने clearly बोला था. Growing cycle I have written here the audio script. The growing cycle, क्योंकि आपको growth cycle सुनना था, कोई और चीज नहीं सुननी थी. You have to listen for the growth cycle, not any other thing. They were talking about various other climatic conditions, but you have to listen for the answer, that is growth cycle. Begin its growth cycle. बढ़ना कब start करता है वो? That is in the fall. Thank you, Fardeen. Thank you so much for appreciating. Yes, Sunit, you can write like that as well. You can remove your earphones, cute Nana. Ashdeep, you need to contact on the number which is available on the screen. Yes, we have so many videos related to writing task 2, 1. Go and check in the description box, guys. Alright guys, so this was the end of today's listening class. To get the free study material, you can join us on Telegram channel. It is IELTS _M AD small _E ASY small. Guys, there are lots of links available in the description box. So please check them out for reading, writing, listening, speaking, as well as some books, study material. There are lots of links available. Just check it out and follow them. हाँ जी गगनदीप सिंह, यू कैन राइट योर आंसर्स इन कैपिटल लेटर्स. अगर आपको लगता है आपकी हैंड राइटिंग अच्छी नहीं है, सो यू कैन राइट योर आंसर्स इन ब्लॉक लेटर्स, इन रीडिंग ऑल्सो, इन लिसनिंग ऑल्सो, बट नॉट इन राइटिंग. Alright guys, to get paid online classes you can contact on this number. अगर आपको कोई डाउट है, आपको लगता है आपके स्कोर्स नहीं आ रहे हैं, you are not able to score, okay, बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, you can have a personal classes from our educators, right? So this is the number you can contact on this number, because we provide individual focus, okay, and writing and speaking evaluations, right? अगर आपको writing करवानी है या speaking, you can contact on this number, and yes, assured results are there in these personal classes. Yes, Shravan Reddy, it is also there in the description box. Shravan, link is also there in the description box. Okay guys, as I told you earlier that Sona ma'am is coming live to clear your all doubts about IELTS. Okay, she is going live on 13th of December on Sunday, that is at 1 PM. So join her on Instagram. Okay, so just be ready on 13th of December, that is Sunday at 1 PM. Thank you guys again for being such a wonderful listeners. Okay, thank you and keep practicing. Tomorrow we'll be having reading session, so see you at 12 noon at the same time. Till then, keep practicing, stay safe.